So could you give us a little bit of color on how you support advisors in their growth initiatives?
There's a number. I'm trying to think of where to start, but at the first kind of problem, maybe we can bucket into three areas. So the first area is really freeing up advisor time. So growth only happens if the advisors have the time and capacity and willingness to actually want to go and pursue growth, whether it's with their existing clients, new clients, expanding servicing, whatever it is. And so the freeing up time was our first task, and that's really where our software platform comes in. And that basically is able to handle a lot of the tasks that many of the advisors that are now on the platform were doing manually and eating up their time. And so roughly about 75% of time that these independent advisors are doing prior to joining Savvy is in non-client facing tasks. And we're able to reduce that dramatically. So it frees up time to do other kind of growth related tasks. That's bucket one. Then bucket two is really offloading any of the operational burden. And this actually goes in tandem with growth because one of the unique vectors of growth is what are the service offerings that an advisor can access in order to work effectively with clients. So that could mean it helps with growth, and when we'll dive into it in a second, because if an advisor has access to a larger suite of financial products and financial services, then they're able to attract more clients because there's a differentiated approach that the advisor is able to take and also expand the working relationship with their existing clients. It's not just investments. Maybe it's inclusive of financial planning. Maybe there's other ancillary things as part of the holistic wealth management package that they're able to offer that they weren't previously. The operations team is really focused on expanding that financial products and servicing set so that the advisors don't have to go and source out, hey, who is the best cash management provider out there? Or who is the best, network of CPAs that we should be referring our clients to? And so that's the operations team. And then finally, we call it the third pillar, which is the client growth and client marketing initiatives. So we have a centralized marketing department where the advisors are able to access both on kind of a one-on-one basis, ad hoc, kind of personalized asks for marketing collateral or areas to improve on, whether it's even just sales training or it's figuring out how do we approach the specific niche that they were going after, to actually a kind of a firm-wide approach to actually generating leads and being able to assign them using our software to the right advisors based on the fit. So that's kind of directly in hand in terms of helping advisors grow their client base.
Okay.
That's the three things.
So, Ritik, when I'm coaching an advisor going through the due diligence process, one thing that we always do is we just start cold calling other advisors that have gone through the affiliation process, looking for some success stories. Could you speak to the success any advisors have had through their affiliation? And I do recognize that the firm's only been around a couple of years.
Absolutely. One comes to my mind. Joined us in August of 2022, so early on. In 2023, doubled the AUM he was managing, and is on track to doing the same kind of increase this year. So effectively, kind of adding the same amount of AUM, if not more, this year. And a large part of that is obviously his ability to work effectively with clients. I mean, that's the first and foremost. An effective advisor is going to do well. And the way that we're able to help them, right, again, think of it as a platform, is by automating away and reducing a lot of the time that he was spending on a lot of the middle and back office tasks. And that was really the main focus. And by removing a lot of that time away, he was able to go and kind of spend more time on building up his book of business.
Yeah. A great story. Tell me, before we wrap up the advisor growth section, are there any succession opportunities inside your firm?
It comes up often in terms of when we're speaking with advisors. Everyone's looking to plan in the future, which we love. We do have that option, given kind of the advisors that are on the platform. I would say are mid-career, right? They're not looking to retire at this point, but are looking to grow. So we have engaged with some advisors that are looking to for a succession plan within the next, let's call it 5 years. We do have an option to be able to transition that book to someone internally, which is great and kind of keeps the cycle going.